Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Yankees and the Baltimore Orioles. So stepping in, Adalberto Mondesi, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. He's around first, heading for two. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
If that's any indication, I think we're going to see some aggressive at-bats in this one. Take the first pitch of the game? No way. He squared it up and winds up on second base after a nice line drive. Great opportunity to get on the board right out of the blocks.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Hey, that's a big RBI single right there, D-Row. They lost the first game of this series, and they certainly don't want to fall behind and may potentially lose the first two games of this set.
Without question, Dan. Offensively, you're just trying to grind it out, give your team a chance, give the pitcher a chance to relax a little bit, even the series up, hopefully, and fight it out tomorrow.
Stepping in, Aaron Judge. Here's the first pitch to him. 0-1 the count. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the sub. Luis Severino, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, they need to grab this one today. You don't want to drop the first two games of the season. I don't care if it's on the road. I know you're going to have to battle, play well at home. You can't afford to get on the team bus back to the hotel 0-2.
Yanked on the ground down the line. But this will wind up foul, still 0-2. A ball and two strikes to the Orioles shortstop.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
And he fouls this one off. Now another 1-2. Got him.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
To the plate now, Ramon Urias. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. But the batter's going to take first easily after striking out. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. Settling in now, Trey Mancini. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1.
His offense gave him an early lead, and he is on the attack. Punched out the first two guys and made it look easy and still getting ahead.
Behind 0-2 now.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now. Here now the 2-2. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And here's Renato Nunez. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 count and the pitch. Nunez, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
1-2.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's a great pitch for a spot like that. It looks like a strike, that it just comes in out of the zone.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 left for the Orioles. They trail this one 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the left fielder.
Striding in, Giancarlo Stanton. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
At the plate, Luke Voit swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Hayes on the run for it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
That was a nice job to track that one down in the alley, because it definitely saved the run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Mancini moving back. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So striding in, Dwight Smith Jr. And we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first 4 men have been unable to do. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Here it comes. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now, as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Just hung in there on that one. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Here's the pitch. And he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious, 2 away.
Man, they've really had his numbers so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Austin Hayes the next to bat, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
A ball and 2 strikes. Popped him up. Sanchez is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Brett Gardner, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here it comes.
Brett Gardner.
Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Santander looks up. Gone. Big dog's gotta eat. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Now batting, shortstop.
Stepping in now, Adalberto Mondesi.
Mondesi.
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He doubled to open up the ball game. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Sure took a healthy hack that time. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Davis has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Riding in once again, DJ LeMahieu, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Fastball right back to the mound, and he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. We played 2.5. It's now 2-0 New York. Leading off the inning, Austin wins as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
And they just can't touch him right now as this is swung on and missed. 7 punch outs now, and there's 1 away.
Batting 9, the first baseman, Chris Davis.
Here's Chris Davis now, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. Davis who's often called Crush Davis. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
And it's 1-1. Orioles still looking for their first hit of the ball game. 2 balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Called strike 2 as he locks him up there. Off speed pitch, just missed inside. Now the 3-2 pitch. Popped up. Voit in foul ground, and no one will get this one.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Payoff pitch one more time. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeout. Digging in for his second at-bat, Aaron Judge. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Line drive to left. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. Judge isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. Throw won't get him. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Luke Voit.
Into the box, Luke Voit. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. On a line, that's a base hit. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
So now to the plate, Gary Sanchez. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Gone! Big Dog's gotta eat. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. First home run of the campaign for him. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Wade LeBlanc answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop, Adalberto.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Adalberto Mondesi. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
I love the aggressive approach at the plate, but if you're not seeing the ball, maybe you have to take a step back. You find yourself with 2 strikes, absolutely battling for your life right now.
Here's the 0-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Davis is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up, and it's all New York. 6-0 Yanks. Standing in, Ramon Urias. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Too high, 1-0.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2 is looked at for ball 3.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
So here's Trey Mancini, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch, strike 2.
1-1 the count now. And the pitch. And it's 1-2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Into the box now, Renato Nunez, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And low, it's a ball and a strike. 1-1, here it comes. 1-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings, 6 in a row, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They won't make a dent. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for
At the plate, Gio Urshela, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Urshela.
First delivery to him on the way. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Line towards center field. Under it is Hayes, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, DJ.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate. And that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives. And he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? The relay throw. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right. So he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone. Ready for another chance? Torres, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball well outside.
1 ball, no strike.
Hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's 7-0.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
A little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
And Davis will just watch this go by. It's a fair ball. And some trouble now in right field. But the feet of the second baseman is a wild one. Throw comes back in quickly, holding the lead runner at third, but the batter was able to hustle up to second with 2 away. So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9. Standing in now, Luke Voit, as he lines it hard to the right side but out of play. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
The 0-2 home. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Hayes on the run for it. And he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes across in the inning. Yankees forced to settle for 1. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Yankees lead it 7-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking.
Junior.
Here comes the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. And it's fouled away. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. That's popped up. Urshela in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. Into the flag court and gone. A solo shot down the line in right. First home run of the campaign for him. And they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging. They've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
And that's through for a hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first two pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Swing and a miss. That one tied him up. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Man, I'm interested to see this next pitch. 3 balls pounded on the inside half of the plate. He either has no respect for this hitter or he's setting him up to go down and away.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Now in the box, Austin wins. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Santander leads off first with 1 away. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
And that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right.
Jordan Montgomery takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Jordan Montgomery.
Chris Davis at the plate now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Stanton looking up, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
At the plate now, Jose Iglesias. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. No hits to this point. And he takes a cold strike 1. Montgomery, a native of South Carolina. He was a 4th-round selection during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
And the 2-1. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning. Now batting, Ramon Urias. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. First offering on its way.
Ball. 1-0.
The 1-0 home.
Ball.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
3-0 now. Trey Mancini would be next. 3-0 pitch on its way. In there, 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini.
Trey Mancini.
First pitch on its way. Slider finds the zone for a strike. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. There goes the runner. Pitch misses. Oh, the throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
The 2-2.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors and a runner left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Yankees digging in. Gary Sanchez comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Ready with the 0-1. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Hayes on the run for it. Leaps, and he made the catch. He took one out of the stands. Santa Maria.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
Brett Gardner will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Well, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. 2 away now in the Yankees' 6th. And striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes this the other way to right. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
In now, Gio Urshela as he rips it on the ground to second. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him and the side is retired. The Yanks bottom of the 6th inning now, and set to go as the 3rd baseman, Renato Nunez.
The 3rd baseman,
Adam Ottavino is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
now pitching for number 0, Adam Ottavino.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
No ball.
Swing and a miss. That one tied him up. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Dwight Smith Jr. is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Dwight Smith Jr. goes down for the second out here in the bottom half. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Ottavino is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher coming.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. Here comes the first pitch. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
From the stretch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And they will not be able to get the force at second, so there are two on now to start the inning. Sean Armstrong comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Now pitching for the Orioles.
Into the box now, Torres. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Giancarlo Stanton now has got 3 hits, including a double to this point.
Giancarlo Stanton.
He's set. Here it comes. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And before the pitch here, time is asked for and granted by Woody Keller, the home plate umpire. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Count remains at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. High and deep to right center. Mancini moving back. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So coming to the plate, Luke Voit. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Yanks ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next it'll be the outfielder, Austin Hayes.
The center fielder, Austin.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strike out there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. Mondesi picks it up. And And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
The first baseman, number 19.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And set to go is the veteran first baseman, Chris Davis. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2. 4 runs, 4 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
This is the pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
The 1-2. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
So striding forward now, Ramon Urias. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Orioles strand a couple. Ready to begin the 8th. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Hit on the ground toward the left. Iglesias is up with it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Ready once again, Brett Gardner. He was a ground-out victim last time up. He's set, and the pitch. Drilled to first. Fielded cleanly by Davis. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Adalberto Mondesi. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Yankees retired on just 4. Digging in once again, Trey Mancini. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
A ball and no strikes.
Got to find a way to scratch at least 1 across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
2-0. Now the 2-0 home. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
He loses him on ball 4. Stepping up.
Now back, the designated hitter.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Darren O'Day will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. Runners on first with one down. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
I think the whole ballpark knew he was going to go with the sinker right there to induce the double play. The only problem is he can't guarantee it's going to be hit right at one of his infielders. Tough luck.
In there for strike one, 0-1.
Hey, these mechanics ain't out of the textbook The Art of Pitching, but he seems to be effective with what he's doing.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. First and second now, one man out. Liner in there for a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away. Into the box, Austin Hayes. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Just gets a piece of it, strike one.
This is a tough spot in the game right here, but when you're a veteran pitcher and you've seen these kind of situations throughout your career, you step back, you make quality pitches, and you trust you'll wiggle your way out of it.
1-1. Runs a bit inside for a ball. O'Day, 37 years old. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with two away now.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
At the plate, Austin wins. Fouled away. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. And that's in there, base hit. And not in time as the run scores. But not in time as the run scores, and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Dan, from a pitcher's...
Tommy Kingley is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Into the box, Chris Davis, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors. And Hector Velasquez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score.
Leading off for the Yankees, the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
First offering on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Mancini moving back. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now that's second base.
Ready now, DJ LeMahieu. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball, 1-0. Hit high and deep out to left field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Around first, digging for 2. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive, I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Hayes on the run for it. At the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. This is skied out toward right. Mancini moving back. But it's over his head and jumps the wall for a ground rule double. And this game is tied.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. High in the air and deep to left center field. Racing back the left fielder to the track. A leap, but it's off his glove. Gone. Big Dog's gotta eat. Richard Bleier takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Number 48, Richard Bleier.
Stepping in now, Luke Voigt. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. At the wall, he leaps and makes a spectacular catch. And with it, that'll end the inning. Another look out in right field as he ends the inning by taking away a home run. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
The shortstop.
First offering on its way.
Iglesias.
Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Canely, originally from New York State. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Iglesias in front, 3-1. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
Now batting, second baseman, Romo.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
No strike.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is 1 pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
The batter.
At the plate, Trey Mancini. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he failed to pull the bat off his shoulder in that one, Matty. Down on 3 pitches, pretty much a wasted AB. This has to be a better effort.
Gardner is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So here's the cleanup hitter, Renato Nunez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
10-6, the final score in this game. The Yankees jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jordan Montgomery claims the win out of the pen, his first. Alex Cobb struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. Tommy Canely records 4.